Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you clicked on this video, you're most likely either wondering what my strategy is or how to actually implement it. And I've already made two previous videos to this one talking about one, daily bias, and then two, finding a draw on liquidity. And in today's video, we're mainly going to be talking about the actual execution at 10 a.m. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into it. If you haven't watched the previous videos, make sure you go ahead and do so. But I'm going to show you guys what I'm actually talking about in this video with an example as well. So make sure you stick till the end of this video. It should be fairly short. It's not going to be long at all. And we're going to talk about the exact metrics, not metrics, but the exact confluence that really apply when pulling off an execution for this specific model. Okay, so in the previous video, we already identified our drawn liquidity, which is up here. We've already identified a higher time frame gap that we want price to retrace into. We did that overnight, as you can see right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and break down the actual entry and literally setting a stop, a target stop. And then next video, we're going to talk about actual risk to reward and just risk management on this specific strategy. Okay. Now, if you haven't done so already, we have a free Discord where we post every single trade we take, a complete breakdown of it as well. We trade live in there every single morning as well. We have a free course that we made in-house as well for you guys, and just a chat for y'all to hang out at. So if that's something you're interested in, top link in the description of this video, and you can join our free Discord and see everything we have ready for you guys. Other than that, we've identified pretty much almost everything we need. Now for the actual execution, we are gonna execution criteria. Now, since this is an hourly fair value gap, 4-hour fair value gap, we're gonna make sure that we're taking an entry on the 5-minute time frame. So I misspelled that. First thing we want to see is a 10 a.m. retracement into our point of interest. So in this case, the point of interest is what? Obviously, it's the fair value gap. So our point of interest is going to be this fair value gap right here. And then we want right at 10 a.m. opens right here, right? So we want us to pull back into it before going off. And that's exactly what we get in this example, okay? Now, obviously, no strategy is 100% win rate. If anyone tells you that, is a complete lie. But this is a winning example of the strategy, okay? So execution criteria. First thing we want to see, 10 a.m. retracement. So we wait for 10 a.m. We've already talked about in the last video why we wait for 10 a.m. and the anatomy candle and what the bottom wick is. So we wait for 10 a.m. We want to retrace. We've already established that we're bullish. We've already established where we expect price to go next, which is these highs right here. Next thing we want to find is price to retrace. So 10 a.m. opens right here. What do we get? We're on the 5-minute time frame. We put in a low, we sweep liquidity. Beautiful. We swept liquidity. That's amazing. If we can get SMT at the lows, even better. Right now, we're just looking at NQ. Now, what do we get? Let me erase all of this. This is the fair value gap right here. 10 a.m. we retrace into it. We sweep liquidity. Nice. We also are going to wait for confirmation for the actual entry. Obviously, we're not just going to enter in right as soon as we tap into the fair value gap. That's not what we're looking for. So after we retrace, the second thing we're going to be looking for is a change in the state of delivery. So change in state of delivery, change in state of delivery. Basically, in this case, look for we're on the 5-minute time frame. We're looking for the lowest low that was put in, right? So in this case, it's right here. This is the lowest low that's been put in, right? Oh, sure, I'm putting dots everywhere. Where did that low get generated from, or where did price deliver from to cause that low, right? From right here. Okay, so it was born right here. This candle opened right here, most likely waked up here, and then came down. This was most likely a news candle, but it still works during news. It doesn't matter. So came down, sweep out this level, sweep out this level. Okay, we swept out a bunch of stuff. And then we start building structure back up. There's a good sign. We're starting to put some wickage through. You don't need that though, it doesn't matter. We just want to see strong displacement in our direction on the 5-minute time frame, right? So I'm aligning my higher time frame fair value gap. So an hourly fair value gap, I'll align it with the 5-minute entry model, and this is what it is. So I want to go ahead and remove this right here, and I'm going to draw out exactly what the entry would be. So once we get a good break above this level, I'm going to go ahead and set my entry. Set my entry for long here. Once we retest that change in state of delivery, stops right below, just a tick below there. And then obviously our draw on liquidity being up here, and that gives us literally an exact 2R, which is crazy. And the team took this. So this was a beautiful trade, 5-minute execution. As you can see, delivered pretty nicely. We push up, take out these highs, we retrace back to the entry, and then continue pushing back up, inversing this 5-minute gap as well. And then we just keep rallying up for a little bit more as well. So very good entry. Now, a couple ways you can execute your risk management in this situation. For example, you can move stops to break even once we take out a significant high, or for example, once we form a significant high, and then retrace and go back into it. So for example, let's say price is going up, we form this high, we retrace. When price moves back up to this high, can move stops back to break even. So now you can't lose the trade, okay? There's multiple different ways, whatever works for you, whatever you feel comfortable doing. It depends. It also depends on the situation. So, oh shoot, I'm drawing. But yeah, that was pretty much the execution today in this video. Fairly short video. This is one of my shorter videos. Again, if you guys want to join the free Discord, we post every single trade we take on there. And we also have a bunch of other stuff that we've made for you guys. We stream live in the mornings, and we have a pretty hefty course on there if you're still getting started with the basics and understanding. Also, if you DM me on Discord, I'll be more than happy to respond and answer any questions you guys may have. I'm currently in the process of doing a huge backtesting session with a bunch of different variations of my model. So I will update you guys on the results of that in a few weeks when I'm done. I'm backtesting an entire year, so it takes a long time. But if you're in the Discord, you'll get access to all that info as soon as it comes out. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. My next videos will most likely be talking about something else. Unless you guys have any questions, comment them below. If this video helped out at all, make sure you like and subscribe and leave a nice comment as people are doing so. And I post every single comment that's nice on my Instagram story. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you.